Wonderful. Okay. Well, our next guest, oh, involved in a great many projects, from restaurants to comedy, and now dating. Let's get into it with comedian and co-host of the Feeling Asian podcast, Youngmi Mayer. Youngmi,
Hi,
hello.
how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. You're in a very evocative and pink place.
Yeah, I'm at work.
Oh, terrific. Now,
Sexy.
what is the work?
So I own a restaurant and it recently reopened.
Oh, well, that,
And so I'm here working.
well, that's great. You're an
Exciting.
essential part of the city, and I
Yeah.
hope that you're able to move some units.
Yeah, I mean we're doing takeout and delivery right now, which
Yeah.
has been kind of exciting. It's kind of weird because there's no more service involved. It's just like handing little bags and then stepping away from a window.
Right.
It's
Now,
all
I
true.
don't, we don't have to say exactly where it is if you don't want to, but I believe I've been to the restaurant, and
Okay.
my mouth has never been more tingly than when I went there.
Yeah,
There's a pepper involved in some of the dishes you have.
yeah, it's I'm totally open to say it. It's called Mission Chinese Food. I'm in the one in the Lower East Side right now, but we also have one in Bushwick, and we are known to really love using the Szechuan peppercorn. That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
What is it about
Yeah.
that pepper that makes your mouth be set in such a way where all of your nerve endings are kind of exposed?
I don't know. It's like it's like just a type of spice. You know, like when you eat wasabi or hot mustard, that's like just a specific type of spice. Szechuan peppercorn has like a numbing. They call it like a tingly effect. I feel like it makes you horny.
Oh, well, that's
Uh
a nice little addition.
oh. Me personally.
I wish I knew that going in.
Well, now you
Well,
know.
now I know. I was focused on the wrong sensations, which often happens. Now, so you're back there. You're getting it now. I understand that you also have started with this dating program
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yep. So, I'm single. I'm famously single, I would say. Meaning I'm not famous, but I like talking about it all the time. And so I was like, when all this quarantine started, I was like, how am I going to go on my chaotic hot mess dates? How is anyone going to be a hot mess? And me and my fellow comedian friend Antri were discussing like the future of dating, and we were like, oh, what if we like hook people up over Instagram live, like people who don't know each other and they just
Yes.
met each other for the first time in front of everyone on Instagram live. And so we started this Instagram account called Insta Date Live.
And how is it going so far? Do people respond well to that, to being in that environment?
Yeah, people really like watching it because like we have like regular like viewers that will come and like leave really funny comments, and they sort of roast the people that go on dates. The daters themselves, some people get
Yes.
really really nervous, and then some people get really really drunk, which is interesting. But then sometimes people have like real connections, and they like, because I text them afterward and I talk to them and they're like, oh, I really want to meet this person or see this person again. So sometimes it works out, weirdly enough.
I would imagine so. And you'd
Yeah.
think that more people would do this kind of thing, because I remember the days of online dating. You never really knew what you were getting into there. But
Yeah.
this is a nice introduction without having to leave your house. There's no like real safety issue, I would think, which is probably good.
Yeah. And also I try to, because I match make too, which is weird because I don't really know what I'm doing. But for a lot of times it does work out. Like I just go on vibes and like
Yes.
general interests, and it
Yeah.
does work out. Yeah.
I think that we
So
have to listen to the vibes a little bit more.
the intuition.
Yeah, we've lost
Yep.
that somewhere along the way, but
Yeah, I
especially in
agree.
matters of the heart. It's true. And have you
Yeah.
yourself gone on any of these kind of dates?
Okay, so I went on one like Zoom date and it went okay, but I did get really really drunk because I think I was really nervous. And then it was weird because then I was like, okay, good night. And then I turned off the screen. And then I was like sitting in my bedroom, like drunk. I was like, what is this? It felt very bizarre.
Yeah, a little
Yeah. But it
just
was
awkward
fun.
with yourself.
Yeah.
My goodness.
All alone.
But now you could now you know you could send over some of the pepper in a dish
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
maybe ahead of time.
What if, yeah. What about you? Are you single?
No, no,
Okay.
I am. I only did the online dating for a brief period of time there after my
Uh-huh.
first wife. When we
Uh-huh.
broke up, but no, I'm married to a wonderful lady named Galinda. She's an energy healer, and
Ooh.
together we have a little yoga studio near the Gowanus, and we sell
Oh, that's awesome.
all sorts of homemade essential oil. You know, I think I might put some of that pepper in an essential oil.
You should. It would be like a good massage thing, I think.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes, full body tingles.
Yes.
I'm liking that. Uh,
I like that.
and then the podcast, you talk about feelings. Is that it? Speaking of
Yes,
intuitions.
I also have a podcast. Oh my God, I am doing way too much. I'm doing so much and nobody wants anything to do with it. So I have
I know
a I
the
have a pod
feeling.
so I have a podcast. It's about me and my co-host Brian Park, who is also a comedian. We talk about being Asian and we talk about being the children of immigrants, and we talk about our mental health, which is kind of taboo in our culture.
Oh, is that true? There's not a lot of talking about what's going on inside.
Yeah, I like in Asian cultures in general, it's pretty taboo. It's like not something that people discuss openly. Of course, that's kind of a stereotype and a generalization, and it's changing now. But I mean, even now we talk about stuff that I feel like a lot of a lot of my friends talk about openly, and we'll get listeners that DM me and tell me that they've never heard anyone talking about something like that. And it
Yeah,
gets kind of deep, but most sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's really sad.
that's life. That is the work, isn't it? You have to
That's the
dig in there.
sauce. Yep.
That's the sauce. Now,
I call that the pulsation.
see, I like this. I like the pulsation is a good word for it. Intuition, all of these things, and especially now around the solstice, we're amplifying all of those feelings within ourselves, trying to get attuned to the
Yeah.
cosmic vibrations out there. Have you ever been to a
Yes.
psychic?
I have Okay, so this is the thing. I think I am a psychic.
Yeah,
I see ghosts.
yeah,
I see so I've been but there's a big part of me that I'm like big into like science and things making sense. So I kind of shy away from saying things like that. But recently I've been like, no, maybe I should explore this. But I have not been to an actual psychic. No.
okay. How about a haunted house?
Like I said, I see ghosts all the time.
All the
So
time,
I see them all the time.
huh?
Yeah.
Like walking down the street.
Well, it used to just be like it would just happen every once in a while, and I would be like, okay, I would just like ignore it or think that I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and then now I'm like fully embracing it. So if it happens, I'm like, oh, maybe this is what it is.
Good, good.
Yeah,
I would think being quarantined in a haunted house would be pretty tough.
yeah. I mean, I just feel like I see them everywhere, so it's like everything is haunted.
Oh, well, that's even worse. No, but maybe it's okay. Maybe if they're, I mean, seeing ancestors is not necessary. Not all ghosts are bad. Listen, not all ghosts are bad.
Yeah, I mean, none of them have been bad experiences,
Yeah.
so who
And
knows?
listen, I
Who knows
like
what it is?
honoring our spirits, our forefathers. Let's think of it that way. And for
Yeah.
people, for mothers, all of them.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, good. Ah, sometimes I get down a little path. Anyhow, well, Youngmi, you're going to be doing the Insta-Date live show continues. The podcast
Yeah.
continues. You got the restaurant open.
Uh-huh.
Things are moving forward for you. And I hope they
Yeah.
continue. I know that they're going to do that and that you'll do well with them.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and I hope that the visits are positive and that all continues in that positive direction. And we'll find you again somewhere on Instagram or something, or we'll come by the
Oh,
restaurant,
yeah, come by.
get some tingles.
I'll be here.
All right. Youngmi Mayor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.